Stadium in New Jersey. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Giants versus Josh Allen and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
Total relentlessness of consistency, almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on a play. So if he has to do it in a game, it's already there, has the muscle memory. I start calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever defense does during a game, he absorbs it and then uses it against them as the game moves on.
Five yards remain on second down. Shotgun now for Brees. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brees. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move it around a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try the left side. Carson, and he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante David. 5 yards on the play. And it's
on 3rd down. It's Carson, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
44-yard line.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th. Handoff, it's McKinnon. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Richard Sherman on the tackle. A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From midfield, here's Allen. Dorsett's got it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Dorsett.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Steelers.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Carson, the ball carrier.
2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A dump down to McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Jerick McKinnon. It's a gain of 10. First down,
They'll
Steelers.
run on first down. Carson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Carson.
Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Allen. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Allen's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
This is
6.
McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Thomas Davis on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And able to find John Brown. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Lawrence Guy. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now it's Carson. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
On the carry. The tackle made by Joey Bosa. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught by Herndon. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
McCaffrey on the carry. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Breeze. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Breeze. Throw complete to Herndon. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
That's good for a Giants first down. The Giants.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
22-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
On the run is Benjamin. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Eno Benjamin with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Offense.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Allen. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
3rd down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
1st down and more for Allen. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
First down.
A good pickup there, a 22.
20-yard line.
That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 10, Giants 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
New York ready to go again offensively. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Robinson's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
The 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Breeze gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Breeze pass.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Drew Brees, sack.
Lawrence Guy in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go draw play to McKinnon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Carson.
Pittsburgh.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
He's brought down
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 19 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Carson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
On the carry. Chris Jones on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Allen, and Thomas has it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cooper Kupp, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Herndon's got it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 3rd down, Benjamin. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
By Marcus Davenport. No gain on the play.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Allen's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's a gain of a yard.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much since.
False start, offense.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A gain of 2 yards.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
And 3 yards.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Incomplete.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun. Allen, he'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
3rd down.
To throw on third down. Allen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He finds his target, John Brown.
Complete to John Brown.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's complete to Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Breeze now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Breeze. He'll get this one to Galladay. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Giants on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He's tackled at the 32.
Chris Jones on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
McKinnon.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, Carson. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down, McKinnon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Complete to Philip Dorsett.
Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Boswell for the extra point.
Point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Just shy of the goal line.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
2nd and goal.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cooper Kupp with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And the lead is now 24. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. McCaffrey on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
McCaffrey on the return. The Giants take
here now a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
Yeah, I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brees. Quick slant to Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Brees. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Christian McCaffrey.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. He'll find his running back, Eno Benjamin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. folks, remember this. His first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in Week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. Benjamin's got it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Completes it to Benjamin. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Landon Collins made the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Carrier. He was brought down by Levante David. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Steeler first down.
They run it with Carson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Again, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Pittsburgh, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.